This small leafcutter colony has established a foothold in a clearing near the base of a tree. Their location provides prime access to lucrative harvesting grounds which have gone unchallenged for the past few weeks. However, unbeknownst to the ants, the peace is about to be broken. A scourge is drawing in. It will be here by morning. To make matters worse, overground swarms of parasitic phorid flies are beginning to hatch. Leafcutter innards provide perfect incubation chambers for the young of these insidious insects. The ants must defend themselves. Several meters south of the nest, a legion of nomadic Eciton burchellii army ants are preparing to march. They set up camp late last night, and will now conduct daily swarming raids on the surrounding areas until they see fit to move on. This humble leafcutter stronghold will soon lie directly in their path. The army have arrived. They will sweep eastward, swarming everything they find. Larvae-filled ant colonies are particularly ripe for culling. Only a substantial defensive force with the right tools to repel the aggressors will be left alone. The Leafcutters must prove to the invaders that they are more trouble than they are worth. If the army ants can be pushed back beyond Leafcutter territory, they will likely give this area a wide berth until it's time for them to relocate their nest. Occasionally, scouts will head out from the swarm frontier in search of live prey for the horde. If they find anything of significance, they will call for reinforcements. A battalion of soldiers can respond in seconds. The swarm frontier is expanding towards the Leafcutter nest. The battle has begun. Forage flies are attempting to lay eggs into the heads of ants on a foraging trail. Those traveling towards the leaves can defend themselves. Those lumbered with cargo will need assistance. A fly has injected one of the workers with an egg. The ant's internal organs will be slowly dissolved and consumed by the developing larva. Pushing eastwards is proving to be inefficient for the swarm. They will fan out in other directions. The Leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts. If any escape, they will call for reinforcements. The ants must fight. As dusk sets in, the army and foraging activity begins to settle. The Eciton forces are reconvening to join a giant bivouac formed of their own bodies where they will wait out the night. For the Atters, this is the perfect opportunity to stockpile leaves. The ants must fight. The jungle stirs. The sound of panicked arthropods running from danger can be heard throughout the leaf litter, and the ant birds are circling overhead. The swarm has returned. The army ants are finding the atta colony difficult to deal with. Less troublesome prey can be found elsewhere. The ants must defend themselves. The swarm frontier is expanding towards the leafcutter nest. An army ant advanced scouting party has spotted the Leafcutters. They must not be allowed to report back to the swarm. An enemy scouting troop has been overwhelmed by the Atta soldiers. After taking significant losses in their efforts to subdue the Leafcutters, the swarm raiders have been pushed back. The Leafcutters must press on to keep them at bay. As daylight fades, the army ferries the last of the day's spoils back to the bivouac for the evening feast. They will return at first light. A fully grown whip spider has detected the presence of the Leafcutters. With supreme prowess, this gargantuan night hunter can knock back, swipe, and lance even the toughest major soldiers. A considerable sustained flow of resistance must be called upon for the colony to stand any chance of dissuading this legend of the Undergrowth. The whip spider has fallen. The colony sacrificed many brave soldiers to pacify this beast. The Queen will now work quickly to spawn their replacements. One of the foraging trails has drawn the attention of a whip spider. The ants must defend themselves. Free reign of the harvesting grounds is about to be cut short. The swarm has mobilized. Flies are attempting to lay eggs into the heads of ants on the foraging trail. Those traveling towards the leaves can defend themselves. Those lumbered with cargo will need assistance. The leafcutters are causing problems for the army ants, and the swarm frontier is beginning to recede. The Leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts. If any escape, they will call for reinforcements. The Atta soldiers managed to prevent the army ant scouts from returning to the swarm. Against impossible odds, the soldiers of the Atta stronghold met the tyrannical intruders with ferocious defiance time and time again. Unable to break their lines and after tremendous losses, the army ant swarm has finally elected to move on. For the Leafcutters, the ultimate trial is over.
I'm afraid we've ran out of time. It doesn't matter if the nest isn't perfect. Run the experiment, then clear out the specimens and bleach the equipment.
Yes, I know. I'm doing it.
And when you are finished here, I think we should have a word about your conduct around the laboratory.
I think we should have a word about your conduct around the laboratory.
What was that?
Nothing. Starting the experiment.
Good. Let me know when you have a result.
Okay, my little ants. This is it. The winner will have the privilege of joining me for the ultimate test, the real final experiment. The loser will be relegated to the waste disposal. The Formicariums are connected. Let the war commence! I wonder which colony will strike first. The raptors finally meet. Interesting combinations. I wonder which is more effective. Quickly, my little raptors. You wouldn't want to be caught by the finger of death. Ha! Excellent progress, my raptors. Strike at your nemesis. There can be only one. battle has disturbed the praying mantis. Things seem a little too easy for our Ereptus. Perhaps I should level the playing field. Yes, good. Yes. Perfect! I knew my Ereptus would prevail. Now we can prepare for the real.
Have you finished yet?
Yes, our Ereptus have dominated the Formicarium.
Wonderful. I expect a full report by the end of the week. For now, you can start by clearing away. Make sure anything contaminated with that jelly goes straight to the incinerator.
Yes, very good.